Ruby held a bucket and said, "Let's see what your father thinks now." She flipped the bucket over herself, spilling paint everywhere, and screamed, "Mike! Mike!" The little boy came running. "Ruby, what happened? Are you okay?" Mike asked. Ruby quickly grabbed his hand, smeared some paint on it, and shouted, "Mike, why did you do this to me?" Then she screamed again, "Frito! Frito!" Mike cried, "Please don't yell. I didn't do anything." Frito came rushing in. "What's going on, Ruby? Why are you shouting?" He looked at them and gasped, "What is this mess? Mike, what did you do?" "I didn't do anything, Dad," the boy pleaded. Ruby pointed at his painted hands. "Look, my love, he ruined my dress. Look at his hands." Frito's face hardened. "What were you thinking, Mike? I swear I didn't do it," Mike said. But Frito's patience broke. "That's enough. I'll send you to military school if this continues." He turned to Ruby gently. "Calm down, my dear. I'll buy you a new dress." He took her hand and led her away. As soon as he left, Ruby smirked at the boy. "Now you know who your father believes more." "Ruby, why are you doing this?" Mike asked. She smiled coldly. "Because your father doesn't love you as much as he loves me." Then she laughed and walked away. Mike sat quietly. "But I didn't do anything." Next scene, Mike played outside with his toy car when Ruby passed by holding her laptop. She saw him and said, "So here you are. Don't think I'll let your life stay easy. You're going to military school." She laughed, picked up a stone, and threw it at his toy car. "Ruby, why did you do that? That was my favorite car." "Because I felt like it," she said. "I won't rest until this house belongs to me alone. Please don't take me away from my dad," Mike begged. She sneered. "You'll see soon enough." Then she opened her laptop and said, "I'll make sure you're kicked out for good." She threw the laptop into the fountain and screamed, "No! Mike, what have you done to me?" Frito ran out again. "Ruby, are you okay? What happened?" When he saw the laptop in the water, he snapped, "Mike, what did you do now?" "I didn't do anything," Mike cried. Ruby lowered her head, hiding a smile. "Don't worry, my love," Frito said. "I'll buy you a new one." He led her away as Mike stood there, heartbroken. That night, Mike sat on the floor looking at his broken toy. Tears filled his eyes. "Why did you leave me, Mom?" he whispered and began to cry. Meanwhile, Ruby told Frito, "Everything will be fine once we send him away." Frito, "Maybe I'm being too strict." "No, dear. He's disrespectful. Military school will teach him manners." Just then, Mike's voice echoed from the hallway. Frito started to go, but Ruby stopped him. "He's just a child," she said. "I need to check on my son," he replied and walked away. "Fine, but next time I'll make sure he's gone for good," she muttered. She looked out the window and said, "Useless child. Let's see if your father still believes you." She threw a vase to the ground and screamed, "Frito, my love!" Frito rushed in. "Ruby, are you okay?" Just then, Mike entered with his head down. Ruby clung to Frito and smiled secretly. Later, Ruby dressed Mike in a small military uniform and handed him a stick. "March! 1, 2. I'm training you for military school," she said, laughing. "My father will know the truth," Mike said. Ruby laughed. "Oh no, I'm so scared. Isn't it enough that your father always believes me?" Suddenly, Frito's voice came from behind. "No, Ruby, you're the one leaving." She froze. "What do you mean, my love?" Flashback. Frito had seen everything from the window. Ruby spilling paint, blaming Mike, and laughing at him while throwing the uniform in his face. Back to the present, Frito said, "Pack your things. You're leaving this house today." Ruby fell to her knees. "Please forgive me. I'll change." "I don't want to hear another word," he said, throwing a suitcase at her feet. "Go." Ruby silently left the house. Frito hugged his son tightly. "I'm sorry, son. I just wanted you to have a mother's care." Mike cried. "Dad, I don't want to go to military school. I love you." Frito hugged him tighter.